But at this stage I would like to start getting copies of some different units. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another AFK journey video. And it's been a while now, so I thought I would go back in, let you guys see how I've been progressing on my account, how things have been coming along, and just basically explore a little bit more about the game so that you guys can see visually how a lot of these different modes and stuff like that play out. So I have been playing the game. I wouldn't say I've necessarily been pushing it because I know that right now in the beta there is only 4 chapters and they're going to be adding more as time progresses. So if I was to just have absolutely steamrolled it, I'd have nothing to do. So I'm really just hopping on each day, playing maybe 10, 20 minutes, having fun, and when I get to a point that I feel satisfied, I'm kind of backing out and playing a bit more each day, just simply so that I've got stuff to do, because ultimately, knowing that everything's not quite there yet because it is still beta, I decided it's probably a better way to do it and have more fun with the game. So I'm going to go and do a little bit of storying. There's a couple of ways you can do this, right? Now, obviously, in the first video, you'll see you've kind of got this free exploration way that you can kind of go about and do things within the game, right? However, if you are lazy, there's other ways that you can do things. Now, you'll come up a lot against these type of missions. They're called solo crucibles, right? Now with this, it's all about putting one member in, who can basically cope and do everything in here, right? So for me, you need to be careful. You need to look at these bits down here. So they can be immune to magic, sometimes they can be immune to physical, so you've got to pick the right people. Now these enemies are only level 51, so I should be able to cope with this no problem at all. So I'll throw him in here. He'll do what he's going to do because his ultimate makes him kind of go invincible when he hits loads of different people. I should have put this on to auto because it's pretty straightforward. He'll probably kill these guys here. Those soul things will come down and they'll kind of wipe everyone out. It's quite straightforward. You kind of rush ult in this mode as well, so it is pretty fast to kind of beat these when the challenges do come up. They can seem slightly daunting at first, but honestly they're actually not that difficult, especially if you've been leveling your squad as you go kind of thing. So that's that done. So these pop up. You also get, like, I want to say almost like puzzles where you'll be presented with 3 characters you can use and you need to use one character to clear the stage, but 2 of the characters are probably not going to help you clear the stage. They've been set up in such a way that you've kind of got to pick the right thing, you know. So anyway, you can do this free exploration, right? But not everyone will be a fan of that. But what you can also do is, if you really want to, you can simply click on the map, right? And once you've clicked on your map, you can see what is available to you. So I've been cleaning up things as I go. So I don't have that many things that I need to really tackle. But you can see here that if I zone in, I can see that there is some like exclamation marks and stuff like that that I've not tackled. So I'm up here just now. So I can see that there's a chest here. So rather than going and trying to figure out the best pathway to get there, I can simply use the map. Right, so if you're someone who doesn't really like the idea of free roaming to try and find things in case you worry that maybe you'll miss it on the first pass through, then your map is very useful for that. You know, you can use your map to go back and pick up chests that maybe you didn't notice first time around or you don't quite know how to get to. You can use the map to help you get there. So we've got another character here. Let's just take this guy out. Now, because he was so below my level, I don't know if you saw that there, there's a little icon where I can just instantly kill him, right? I don't need to actually go in and do the battle because the victory is inevitable. So because of that, it means that I get a chance to just immediately do and win the battle. Now, this is like a holdover, obviously, because the game's still in beta. Oh, no, it's actually not, it's a player, right? Okay, so let's see, can I add him as a friend? Cool. Someone in my actual game. So we'll add him as a friend. Make sure as you go, you pick up all these little things because they're going to help you on your journey to get strong, and sometimes you will pick up little notes and stuff like that that will not only expand upon the story, but sometimes you can maybe find that they open up things like quests and stuff. So if you're someone who just wants to like clean up and make sure you're doing everything possible, I believe this might well be like a dungeon type thing, but I may have done it already. Yeah, I've done this. It's kind of a dungeon quest type thing. So we'll exit out of here. But yeah, if you are a completionist who wants to make sure you do get 100%, then you can use the map to really make sure you're getting everything. And it's totally worthwhile doing that because you get like bonuses for cleaning up everything on the map, right? So you get weapons, as you can see here, and you'll also get summons for doing that as well. So it's really worthwhile making sure that when you're playing, you are doing things like checking the map, because if you check the map, you can traverse your way to these bonuses. So there's one there I just seen, right? It won't let me actually get to it. So let's see if we can navigate there manually. And if we navigate there manually, can we find this actual chest? So I believe it was along here. It's probably up here. Aye, there you go. That's what was blocking us, right? So I can tap and hold that. It will set all the vines on fire. And I'm sure now, at this point, if I decided to, I could probably use the map to get there. Path still blocked. Right, okay. Why was the map blocked? Is that not this chest? Is that a different chest? Don't know why it was saying the path was blocked, because I actually managed to unblock the path. And you continue around like that. So you can see here, look, there's a whole area down here that I've not explored, and I've not activated that waystone. So if I jump to this waystone, it'll get me a little bit closer. Waystones are obviously your teleportation. And probably we'll get into some sort of a battle down here, I would expect. So I believe I'm probably going round about here. I pick up everything. I'm not quite sure what all of this stuff does. I think maybe there's quests that will pop up wanting me to get this stuff, or maybe give this stuff to people they'll potentially be crafting. Who actually knows for sure? So there's a nice chest.
Scary mod!
Right, so we've collected all that. We'll collect these for leveling. And what's this? Okay, come away for that. So have I collected everything down here? Yeah, so that's me kind of cleared out this bit of the map. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff you're doing in the game just now. At least I'm doing anyway. I'm trying to clean up every area before I move on to the next one. Doing the sub-quests I can do and stuff like that. Get as much character growth as I can without tackling too much of the main story. Because again, I want to take it slow, I want to take it easy, I want to progress at a rate where I'm not just burning through all the content extremely quickly. So, moving on from there. So when you're moving on from there, the things that you kind of want to do to maximise your growth each day is you want to do as many of these as you can, right? The more of these you do, the more your AFK rewards are going to grow, right? Now, the team that I've kind of landed on just now, whether it's optimal or not, I'm not 100% sure, but essentially I'm functioning these two characters here, one here is my DPS. I've got my shield character here, so my tank. In the middle here, I've got my buffer healer unit, and then I've got my ranged attacker at the back. Now, so far that's helping me push a lot of content, right? I'll probably come up against walls, but right now that's kind of working out ideally for me, because he's at a point where he can still just about reach the two DPS units that kind of branch out, and he's giving them like sustained healing. He's also giving them attack buffs and stuff like that, so they start to do a lot of damage. And obviously with the ranged DPS unit kind of sitting behind him, she always stays within his range, right? And the other thing is as well, Laika and Eren, this guy here, they work extremely well together, because he kind of pulls everyone together. I think he did this in AFK Arena as well, to be honest. He'll take all these units when they're spread out, and he will kind of do a whirlwind motion and bring everyone within the same range. And the speed of these two units is fairly similar, where he tends to pop just before her, and then when she does her ult, it flies forward and hits absolutely everyone, because he's already gilded them all together. You might be able to see it here, like if the timing is worked out here, it might actually play out, so we'll see. Right, so if we watch, he should pop his ult. Not yet. He should pop his ult after this guy. He should pop his ult now, so he'll do his whirlwind, pulls everybody in. She's just a wee bit slower this time, but they're still kind of all shepherded together. You can see that because of that, she did hit everyone. So they do really marry well together, which is pretty awesome. And again, it's kind of helping me push on and beat a lot of additional content. I'll do one more of these because it's pretty much just showing you the same thing, right? So I did unlock a new what are these called? Relic? This one here sounds interesting. Deals damage to enemies and reduces their attack speed after allies use ultimates a certain number of times. I think it's 4 times right now. So I've not used this yet. I only just unlocked this and leveled it today. So I'll put this on and we'll see once we get 4 ults what that actually does. We should get the 4 ults. So there's 1. There's 2. Hopefully people don't die before then. There's 3. There's 4, and do we have the fire thing happening now? I visually didn't see anything happening, but I don't know if that means it didn't happen. Like, oh, wait, I seen something happening there. It was like a pulse of fire coming out from him. That's me, basically. So it does work. Is it better than the healing one that I was using? I don't know. I would need to look at that in a bit more detail. So back out of here, let me just double check what that actually was. So Resonating Hall, Artifacts. This one here, so every 4 ultimates cast by allies creates a flame wave that attacks all enemies, dealing true damage equal to 16% of their current HP, right? So the lower they are, the less damage it will do, right? That makes sense. And reducing their attack speed by 60 for 4 seconds. That might actually be good for one of the bosses that I'm about to show you just now. So one of the things that I was going to show you is if we go to the Everlight, you've got a couple of different things in here. You've got your Arcane Labyrinth, and you've also got PvP, and you've got Dream Realm, okay? Now, there is different ways you can see this. I believe we can get there from... There is a screen that shows you this completely differently. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is, though. Is it here? I believe it is here, right. So you can see here, you got Arena, Arcade Labyrinth, you've also got Dream Realm. So we're going to go and do Dream Realm just now. I suppose this is kind of a bit like a, sort of a, the same idea in a lot of games where you've maybe got like a guild boss. It's kind of like that. So you can see here is Skyclops. You'll get different rewards depending on the percentage you do damage-wise to this unit. So for this, I'm going to try the team that I just showed you guys a minute ago. So we'll do this. We'll put you here and we'll stick you at the back. I feel like that Astral Tome should probably be useful for a boss like this. So we'll put you there. If this doesn't work, I've got a different team that I'm going to try. So we'll try it twice and see what scores better. Because I'm going to try him up front as the tank unit. We'll kind of see how it plays out. If it doesn't work, I'm going to take him out as the tank unit and I'm going to put her in as my summoner unit, and we'll see kind of what difference it makes. So let's see how this one goes. These bosses can be quite difficult. Starting out, they don't seem too bad, but they tend to kind of pull out a move. Oh, he is literally confusing my units into attacking each other. Nice. They end up pulling out some sort of a function that ends up just absolutely murdering your units. So you can see here that the damage is starting to ramp up, right? We've got them down to 23%. No, sorry, well 22 times, right? So 30% damage right now. All our units are still alive. Everyone is still on decent health. We're about to have a second round of ults, so possibly, potentially, we could be getting more of that pulsing fire thing happening. Got it to 40% damage now. Maybe see a nice little bit of ramping damage here because everyone is buffed a little bit. 32. I don't think we're going to get... I don't think I'll make it to 60. I don't think I'll make it to 60. Should make it over 50. I don't think I'll make it over 60. And I definitely feel like my summoner unit could probably do more damage here than the shield. Don't feel like the shield Thorin is doing pretty much here. So I'm feeling like if we go with the summoner unit, we might get a better result here. Maybe we'll breach 60. Maybe. Oh, very close to 60. 58.27. Right, so I'm going to try it again. But I'm going to take out Thorin. And I'm going to put in my summoner unit. And we'll see if that makes a difference. So we will take you out. And we will put you in. But you can come to the back. Because you don't need to be up front. I mean, I could go with another DPS unit here instead of her at the back, but she's pretty decent back there, so I feel like maybe this one should give us better results. We'll see just now. So looking to beat 58%. I'm thinking that the summoner unit, when she brings in her big monster, he does quite a lot of damage. So the fact that she's constantly buffed back to here, I think that applies to the unit that she summons, although I'm not entirely sure if that is the case. But we'll find out in a second, because he is currently up there just now, smacking some damage into this guy. Although he did get wiped out pretty quickly. He did get wiped out pretty damn quickly. So we're at 34. I think we're going faster. I think. So the summoner unit's just brought out another big monster. He is currently up there smacking some damage into this mofo's eyeball. I feel like the numbers are going up faster, but it's quite difficult to tell, to be honest, because there's a lot going on. We're up to... Yes, we know. We've done it like 5 times. Why are you now showing me the animation? We're now up to 50. Can it make it to 60? Can it make it to 60? That is a big question. Can it make it to 60? I don't know if it can. I don't know if it can. Oh, can it? It's going to be touch and go. It's going to be touch and go. Will it make it to 60? Oh, come on, guys. Hit. I bet the score, Oh, it's so close. 59.60. So nearly got it to 60. So, who do I feel there was the weak link on that team? That is the big question. I think possibly she obviously did make a difference. Who would I change? Do you know what, actually? Do you know what? Increase the attack speed of backline heroes when a battle starts. I wonder, even though that's my lowest ranked artifact, if she's faster, she should summon faster, and if she's faster, she should pop her ult faster. So maybe this will do it. Maybe. We'll see. Not sure if it will. I might have just ultimately gimped my score a little bit, but hey, you know what? If she's going to summon that creature more often, then maybe that'll be enough to get me over the 60. So you can obviously see here there's a little bit of variation going on. Like, you expect this from games like this, you know, to kind of find the best units that work together, who complement each other, who help each other pop their skills faster, who buff their skills and that type of thing. With this right now, I'm obviously trying to use artifacts to get more damage here, because really I don't know who I would drop from this team at the moment. Maybe Eren. I don't know if necessarily he's the best unit for this stage, because there's no one to herd or anything like that, you know, but he has been raised up to elite level. That's why they're red. You'll notice the colour coding is very much like AFK Arena there. I'm assuming after this it'll be like awakened and they'll probably be silver. I don't know that for sure because I've not done it and I've not seen it, but I'm assuming maybe. I've got a funny feeling this time we are going to breach 60%. It seems to me like it's going faster right now, but maybe I'm completely wrong there. Come on guys, do the big numbers, come on, do the big numbers. No, it didn't. It ultimately did not beat the best score. We'll do one final attempt and I'll keep my other attempts for later when I've maybe leveled a wee bit more. So, the tome, what's this one do again? Attack plus 2.1. Maybe this one's just the best way to go, because this is going to give me more attack. So let's take him out and let's put in you. Because he's got a debuff as well. He, show you. Where is it? There's one of them. Maybe it's his passive. You'll see it, there's one he does. I mean, I don't know why it doesn't say it here, but you'll see one of his attacks. It kind of... It lowers the defense of the enemy. So if the enemy defense is lowered, you would imagine that would mean that I'm going to do more damage. Plus, he's sitting back here. He's getting the buffs from our buffing stroke healer unit. Although he does jump about on his little rocks, so he probably won't stay within this range. Oh, he's immune. Ah, he's immune, so he can't be debuffed like that then, right? That's interesting to know. But are we doing more damage here? About 30%. Halfway. I mean, in theory, you would think that this setup's going to do more damage, but again, I don't really know if it's because I changed the tome or if it's because I changed the unit, per se. So, I've done the same run again, but with the previous units. Nah, I don't think this is going to be a better score. I think this is going to be a worse score. I thought at first maybe we were on a better score here, but it's looking very much like this is not going to be a better score. Because I think by now on the other runs I was over 50%. Yeah, this is definitely the lowest scoring run so far, so that change was not for the better. It was actually for the worst. Oh well. I'll need to go back in and do that one later. So we'll back out of here. Right, so let's go and take a look at another mode, right? I think the other one to probably take a look at is the Arcade Labyrinth. There's no point in me showing you PvP, because, like, PvP's PvP. I think you know what to expect with that. Arcade Labyrinth is, I guess, probably like... I can't remember the exact name of it, but a lot of these idle games have got Labyrinth. It's the same thing. You progress, you'll get bonuses every, like, 5 floors. Those bonuses will make you stronger, easier to beat more stages. It's pretty simple. So let's go here. You can see you've got all your heroes available. No one's died. Think of this as a bit like a roguelike, where you die, you die. Team setup, bam, fine. They're massively under my power level. We'll go with this. This should be nice, easy, quick. Which it was. Every 5 stages you get a boss, which we'll try and get to. I'm acutely aware this video is getting pretty long though. So you can see here you get your bonuses. 2 of these will give you that bonus. Defeating enemies to get crystal rewards. When defeating enemies increases additional pure crystals obtained by 10. I'll do that because pure crystals will allow me to buy things at certain stages. Getting to boss 5 here should take no time at all, because they are heavily underpowered versus me anyway. Nice. Okie dokie, thank you Fatman. Gained 8 crystals. Defeat enemies to get extra pure crystals to use in Fitz's store. That's fine, I'm going to keep using them right now. We'll go bang. Should continue to whiz through here. That is what we call a successful battle. Relic gate to get, okay, to gain fortitude, increase health by 10%, increases attack. I'll always increase attack because, like, I'm very attack minded that way. Probably not always the smartest choice, but I always think, who cares about health if you can kill them faster? And right now, doesn't matter because we're way overpowered at the moment. Okay, bang, you are dead, my friend. What can we take now? Ah, ha, ha, this is the boss. So we'll take the boss on, and then we'll come out of this mode, and I'll do that later. Still massively overpowered. Should be pretty straightforward. Which it was. And you get a bigger reward here, I believe. Right, thank you very much. I think we will go with Vanquish because it says I only need 1 or 2. Confirm. Crest activated. Thank you very much, my friend. Increases armor and magic resist by 15%. Increases crit rate by 25% for all allies with health below 70. Each hero's first 5 normal attacks are guaranteed to... I'm going to take that one. Oh no, wait a minute, I can refresh it twice. We'll refresh it. Oh, an elite one, there you go. Whenever an allied hero gains shield, their next attack that deals damage will stun their target. Allies stun their target for 2 seconds, grants 25 additional life drain. Oh, you see, I usually like that, but we'll do this one more time. Allied normal attacks, 15%. Every light bearer hero, when allied heroes deals damage. You know what, I'm going to go with that one. Bang. Right, we'll go with that one. We'll take the chest. We'll get ourselves some goodies. These are things you can use in the labyrinth store. Winning 10%. Magic resist. Do you know what? We'll go with the health, right? So back out of here. My crystal rewards. Fight you later, my friend. Will not be. Oh crap. That's annoying. I've got to keep going, and I don't want to keep going just now because I'm going to waste this. Shouldn't waste this, but I'm going to waste this. Hey, no, let me go. Right, fine. I hit the wrong button. That was all the issue was. So you can see as time goes on, they're going to add more in here. There's plenty of spaces. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being like a bounty board or something like that. But there's plenty to do. Long and short of it, there's plenty to do. You get yourself plenty of missions along the way. Your missions will give you plenty of rewards. Getting your friends' requests done and stuff like that will get you... Hey, weeklies are done. Nice, thank you very much. We'll gain you more AFK things, which will help you to grow more. This will obviously progress you along your noble path as well, which will give you extra things that you can use in the game. All of these things are going to help you grow and get stronger. I mean, while it is not exactly the same as lots of other AFK games, the DNA of it's not too different. If you've played an AFK game before, you're pretty much going to know, or an idle game, sorry, you're pretty much going to know what to expect, you know. It's not reinventing the wheel. However, it is different enough to find it quite enjoyable. So we'll back out of here, come away. So again, while it's pretty open and allows you to explore at will, you can play it in a more traditional way, more menu based if you want to do that. I'm going to finish this video out by doing a couple of cheeky little summons. I'll probably not get anything, but hey, why not spin to win and see if we can get anything off of 6 singles. If I did manage to get something, I'd just stop. You're looking for it to be yellow if it's something decent. I've had so many of Hayzink now. So many. She's probably one of my most invested in heroes because I've had so many copies of her, which is what you want because she's like absolutely top notch. But at this stage, I would like to start getting copies of some different units. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. Thorin, right, cool. So I can level him up now. That's actually pretty useful. Very useful, in fact, because I can now move him up a tier, basically. So we'll do that, and then maybe straight away put him up another tier? Possibly. Not entirely sure if I can, though. But we'll soon find out. I think I'm out of letters. Yep, I am, right. So if we now go to here, Thorin, we can increase his ascension level. Epic Plus. Do I have? I do. So we can now take him up to Legendary. There we go, people. Thorin is now a Legendary. And that means my entire team up top is Legendary level. So how many more of her do I need? I need 2 more copies of her, and I can ascend her. I've got a feeling she's going to end up being my first, whatever the rank above Legendary is. I'm assuming it will be Ascended. If I go back into here, check the Emporium. I've got recruitment 1506. She's not there. If she was there, I could have bought the tokens required to take her up and we could have found out, but she's actually not there. This is from fighting the bosses. She's not there either. And she's not there either. Very interesting. So I can't get her souls from anywhere right now. Unless, can you get her from the arena? You can get her from the arena. Oh, in fact, wait a minute, I can do it. I might just buy 2 copies of these. I think I will. Let's find out if we can see what the rank above Legendary is, shall we? So we will ascend her to Legendary Plus status. I need a lot more of them. I don't have enough of them. Do I have any chesticles? She's got chesticles, but I don't believe. Although I do have this chest. So I can get another 40 of them. Still would leave me 60 short, so we're not going to find out today. what her next rank would be, which is unfortunate, because that would have been quite good to see in the video. It would be mythic, right? It would be mythic it would take her to, which is obviously a big boost to her. So I've got a feeling that she is going to be the first character that I get there. I say I've got a feeling she is because I'm going to invest in her. But yeah, the account's coming on pretty well. I'm having fun playing this game. It is a good game. It is fairly time consuming, but in an enjoyable way. You know, you feel like you're playing the game a lot more than just maybe clicking progress and just trying to do the next hardest level, you know. It feels like there's more to do. Maybe it's just superficial. I don't exactly know right now. But I feel like there's plenty of content to stick my teeth into. And again, this is only like area 1. There is another 4 areas. There's 4 more chapters, which is a decent amount for a beta. Next update, they'll probably add more. I'm going to keep doing videos on this. I'm just not sure how I'm going to tackle the content for this game right now. But it's been a lot of fun. I'm having fun playing it. I hope you guys have had fun watching it. If there's anything specific you'd like to show you within the game, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do that. But I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. See you later. Bye.